Hello guys, how are you today? Happy Houseiversary to me. Yes. Yeah, see, the thing is, today, 5 years ago today, I was in Edinburgh and I'd been there for a few days visiting with some great, wonderful friends. Craig and Craig, Deadmate, Color Slide. You guys are wonderful and I love you to death. And I had, I'd been there before, but this was a special visit. This one was different because I was staying for a few days to catch up with them. And Deadmate and I had been out a long day and evening, had dinner. I'd been in a bit of an accident that night with him. I swear I wasn't drinking too much. I think I just had the one beer that night, but maybe I was just really tired. Traveling, I'd been running around. I had walked 12 miles that day before I met up with him. Maybe I was just overtired, but I was so happy and so excited because it was a big trip for me. It was a big deal. And I've been, wanting to live in Scotland my whole life and had been working toward it actively for a very long time. And, finally the time came when it was just like, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I'm not getting any younger. And it was time. So I had spent months and months and months working really hard to make this happen. I mean, we're long days. And I'd gotten my home actually sight unseen. I have the best friends in the world. I have some wonderful people in my life, and I am so grateful. I'd gotten to, go over there and get things sorted out while staying with Color Slide. Going out and doing, some fun things with Deadmate. And then Lady Moosington, for those of you who have run into her in my community, she had actually gone to see various places for me over the months that we were working, her and I were working to get this, get this house thing in order, get a home over there. And I hadn't actually seen the place. She had gone over to see various places and said, no. And then with this one's got a cracking toilet. It was huge, it's big, it's pretty, and it has the best shower in the world. Okay, I love my shower so much. I feel like I should name it and celebrate its birthday or something. Oh, I love it. Okay, my North American standards, what I'm used to, my life here, I got over there and it was like luxury. I'm so rich. I'm not, but it feels like it when I'm in that shower, okay? Anyway, so she had said, yeah, this is, it's a quiet area. We know it. There's nice people that live around here. It's close to everything you want to be close to, blah, blah, blah. And I just said, sure, let's go for it. How bad can it be? So I got up that morning in Edinburgh and, I was starting to, the accident had been the night before or 2 days before, and it was just like the pain was getting worse and worse and worse. I had actually hurt myself, and I probably should have been laid up because I ended up seeing a doctor for months with this one. It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And I was just getting harder and harder to even walk. So it was like, oh my goodness, and I have to move today. But I got packed, and Color Slide got me to the airport and helped with bags. And then, of course, all the wonderful Scottish people who work at the airports helped because I wasn't moving around very well at that point. And another great friend, I actually took the train to... Anyway, I ended up at the Glasgow, in Glasgow, and met Rhino. We had met before in Denmark, and this was, I guess, the second time. And we'd been friends online for years, talking daily. The video calls with me and the family, in groups and playing games and doing all the things. And I think that was only the second time I'd ever seen him in person. But I met up with him in Glasgow. He was on a little vacation and said, yeah, sure, I'll come and help, move things in and stuff like that. thank goodness, because by the time that day was over, I literally could barely walk, couldn't bend over. By the following day, and it was just getting worse and worse, because I actually hurt myself and I needed to be laying down and resting it out, I guess. And I just kept, chewing Tylenol and saying, walk it off, push through it, you'll be fine. And it kept getting worse and worse, and I started getting some really horrible marks all over my body. It was pretty bad. And I ended up, the first few days there, it was, we had to go out and buy sheets and towels and food and dishes, and all the things that you need to be able to live in a house the first day. It was pretty sparse, I'm telling you. It was pretty bleak that first couple of days, but then I reached a point where I literally couldn't get up, and I ended up having to go to a doctor, an emergency call. But I was laying in bed and I'm calling Rhino. And I can't, it's like breathing hurts, so I couldn't yell or anything. It's actually quite funny now. He still laughs at me. He still tells people about it all the time. I hear this voice calling, help me. He comes in the room, and I said, I need pain pills, please. So he comes in with one. This one extra strength something or another. And he holds his hand out, and he says, I looked at it, and I looked at him and looked down and said, more. I want more. I was really sore. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so he brought me drugs for a few days and then helped me get to a doctor. But it was, I don't know, the whole thing was just such an amazing experience. All these lovely Scottish people that let me stay at their homes, who went to look at flats for me. These are, people, well, I didn't meet Lady Moosington online, but, the rest of people I've met online who were so kind and so helpful. And I don't know, it was a good day, even though most of what I remember about it is pain. But I know I got the key. I know I signed the contracts. I did the things, right? You hand over money and things, and you do the stuff. You get through it vaguely. Oh my goodness. But I went to sleep that night in my own place in Scotland, and it was amazing. And that was 5 years ago today. And my daughter had gone to school in Scotland, so I stayed with her, and I'd gone over to Edinburgh before and stayed there. And the place in Edinburgh was amazing. It was really nice. Of course, my daughter's flat was a freaking palace. The girl knows how to, she knows how to get things done. I can't even believe how she pulled that place off, but she did good. My first home, the one that was actually going to be mine long term, was tiny, not posh. But you know what? I'd spent my life working toward it, and it was glorious to me. It was so beautiful. It was so, so beautiful in my eyes, and it still is. But I'm celebrating my Houseiversary today. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't know how I'm getting back exactly yet, but I know I'm going back. I know this. It won't be this winter. I've got, again, the family obligations. But I'm going to stick around for a few months because of my mom and make sure that everything is okay. But and next spring, summer, anyway. I've actually spoken to an immigration lawyer finally, and have found out things, of course, you don't know, right? And it's a whole lot more hopeful than it was a month ago, let me tell you. Because I don't want to keep just vacationing. I just want to stay. I want to put in a garden and know that I'm going to be there to pull the weeds. You know, I want to get my dog home with me there, and get a couple of guinea pigs or 5, and yeah, I want to get settled somewhere. I want to plant a little tree and spend, you know, at least have a few years left to see it grow. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a good day for me today. Yeah, I didn't realize it was this late in the year, or honestly, I would have probably done something house related. I would have played House Flipper or something, or gone into Minecraft and tried to recreate my little flat, or, you know, my home, my little house. Something like that. Yeah, I would have done something with it, but oh well. I didn't realize what the date was until last night, and we are doing something special today, though. Lisa, today's stream is starting 2 hours early. I am starting the stream in 3 hours from now. And, well, from when you get this, it'll be an hour after this goes live. I will be streaming today with Quill 18 and Rhino. The 3 of us are going to be playing the Baldur's Gate. There's been a massive new update. There's a new class to the game. The old saves don't work with the new stuff, so we're going to start a new game. As soon as this recording's done, actually, I'm going to start working on figuring out what my new character will be. I'm quite excited, and I'm gonna have a longer stream today. I have missed so many streams lately, and I just feel like I need to say thank you to people in whatever way I can, and thank you never feels like enough. So I'm gonna stream longer today, so that'll be fun. And I don't know. Yeah, you got to say thank you to the people that you come to count on. And I'm just thinking the patrons like Acero and Fenian and well, Twisty May is in here. You guys know him. And Mischievous Art, Dark Beholder, Mods, Hakoon, Deadmate, Rhino, my daughter, of course, Essentia, Quill 18, and all he's done for me over the last while. And I just think about the Minecraft group, and you know, I know I've mentioned Dark Beholder, and then adding Evgeva and Delara and Splash, and the people who just get in and keep things moving and take care of things, and you trust them. You know, you just trust these people because they've shown you over long periods of time that they're certainly worthy of it. And I am so grateful. I have the best friends. I have the nicest people in my life. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Acero yesterday, wasn't even in the stream, but he got on his phone. He wasn't even in the country that he lives in, but he got on his phone during the stream and made a bunch of gift subs, and Fenian gave a bunch of gift subs, and then, made bit donations, and not even there for the stream, just showing up and letting me know that, I was in his thoughts. It's like, oh, you guys touched my heart. It's so nice. So today I'm just celebrating my Happy Houseiversary. Like I said, I don't know how exactly I'm getting back to Scotland just yet. It won't be for a few months. I know that for sure. But I have information I didn't have before, and all of a sudden this is looking doable. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm so hyped. Oh my goodness. And I found that out without realizing what the date was, and then last night realized the date and went, oh my god, what a great week. What a great week this has turned out to be. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I got new equipment from my mom that's downstairs, actually. It's waiting for me to haul over and install there and get that sorted and cleared up for her, and hopefully I'll get it right the first time. This is not something I'm an expert at, but I'm learning. Man, I'm learning a lot of things here lately. It's pretty cool. Doing okay. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you guys. And I looked, talking again about good friends. Look, 200,000 diamonds. Last time I looked, it was maybe 1. Somebody's been busy on this farm overnight. I wonder who. Twisty maze, twisty maze, twisty maze. Look at that, comes in for the seasons and gets it done over and over and over. Oh my goodness, dodge this. Thank you for your contribution. Aren't you a sweetheart? Twisty maze again. DBKN, thank you so much. Look at you, almost half an hour. And oh my goodness, I just missed Lucy. Wow, for over an hour. Thank you, darling Lucy. Lucy's one of my favorite names. I love it. Oh, I'm not saying anything. Didn't get to that today, but I just got a lot of harvesting done, and that's a good thing. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. We'll get this done too. Thank you guys for being part of my life. And those of you who have been here during this last year when I know I have been down so much of the time. I have been grieving and mourning. There has been so much loss this year. And I don't feel that I'm special in that because I see that everywhere. It's just, I know the only pain I'm experiencing is mine. And, oh God, that's not true. I feel bad for everybody. Oh, I cry for other people who can't, who are in a hard time. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. But anyway, everybody's had a rough time this last year, and so many people have tried to be kind to each other, and we try, right? We try to stay up and pull together and show kindness, and I really appreciate you guys so very much. So thank you for being here. This is my grateful episode. Grateful for a lot of things in life. So you guys take care, and happy Houseiversary whenever that is for you. I hope you appreciate your homes as much as I do, because they become your little friends, Take care, guys. Thank you for being in my life. Bye-bye.